Hello YouTube, it's Craig with Casworks Woodworking. Been quite busy the last couple of months in my shop, just kind of getting things organized, cleaned up, rearranged. I added on to one of my cabinets back by my dust collector. I've been working on this table project using some of the cookies from the tree that I cut down, trying to get things figured out how I'm going to do that. Hopefully it's going to work out okay. You may recall that tree. It fell in my backyard, went in the neighbor's yard about 3.5 years ago. I cut it up into quite a few pieces, cookies, various other things. I'm finally getting around to doing something with it. I quickly built this router sled. There's tons of those on YouTube. I don't need to show you how I did it. There were a few unique things. I've got this rail on both sides. This aluminum keeps it pretty straight. So then I attached some of those little bearing guides. I've got two on this side, one on the other side. That makes it move relatively smoothly. I've got my router set up. I was kind of chuckling at myself. I had purchased a 1/2-inch shank, 2-inch surfacing bit, and finally got around to looking at it, getting ready to set up, and then realized that I had actually, let's see what it says, 12mm as opposed to 1/2-inch. I believe the 12mm is like a 32nd of an inch smaller shank than a 1/2-inch. So of course my 1/2-inch collet couldn't fully seat on it. It would feel like it was semi-tight until you turned it on, and then the bit would eventually work its way out. So I will eventually have to purchase another one because, as you can see, that's got a decent size. I think it's 2-inch or approximately 2-inch. It would remove a lot of material. So I guess for the time being, I'm just gonna have to use my 3/4 inch here and make quite a few passes. It's only one thing that I'm doing, most likely because of the height of these. You can see they're really thick. Originally I was going to use some thinner pieces, but then I thought after I surfaced them they might be a little too thin for the support that I was going to need to give them. So I decided to go with these thicker pieces, but they're a little too thick, so I'll probably knock them down with my handheld planer just to get it enough below the surface or the bottom of the bed of the sled. That way I can do one side, get that flat with the router, flip them over, and then get them all to the uniform height and flatness, and then I'll work about joining these three. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. Obviously, you've got some things that are cracking, even though I sealed the ends. The drying process was not kind to some of these. I plan to put some bow ties in them. Hopefully I can stabilize everything and it'll end up being something unique. We'll see what happens. I'll be getting to that next time. Gonna be a little bit of an experiment, but I'm looking forward to it. once spring comes, maybe summer, I plan on getting to the bed. Currently, because the facility that I'm in is used for winter storage, a lot of the wood that I plan on using for that bed is kind of buried, difficult to get to, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit before I can get to that. But otherwise, I've been productive, haven't worked as long days in the shop when I've had the chance, but it's been a good time, and I've enjoyed it. And I thank you for continuing to view these videos. Thank you for giving me your time. I appreciate it. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. As always, have a great week.